action. Get in the action. Get in the action. Get in the action.
Hey yo, what it do? What it do, man? It's your brother Atum Rod, J Nicole.
Hey,
A1 live in a place to be. What it do? My sister J Nicole, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm wonderful. You know what? That intro always gets me hyped. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about it. It's like,
Oh yeah. Oh
I'll be
yeah. Oh
ready to
yeah.
go.
Hey man, I had people hitting me up, man. They was missing you last week.
Man, y'all, last week was a tough week, but your girl here today. I'm here
Yeah.
today, you know?
Yeah, man. I got a rude awakening. I thought people love me. You know what I'm saying? But all I want to know is, yeah, where Jay the Cole at, man?
You know what I'm saying? They be missing that, yeah.
Oh yeah. I had to drop it off, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Make sure that you're checking us out at Modern Texas Media /live. Check out the website, Modern Texas Media. We got a lot coming from Action One, the Black Business Lab, support Black media. So stay tuned in. We finna go ahead and get this show rolling. Oh yeah. How we hit them up.
It's a hot topic.
Hot. What you got for us, Jay Nicole?
Man, so let me ask you a question. Do you like alligators?
I mean, I've tasted it before. You know, it was alright. It was alright.
Every time I ask people that question, they always have like they give me either that answer, which I still don't understand why you guys eat alligators, or they say I'm terrified of alligators, or they say like myself, I always wanted a pet alligator when I was little. They used to sell them at the fish store up the street. They were real little alligators and they cost $60. And my mama would never buy me one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was a smart woman. Smart woman.
No, well, she was smart. Let me not say that.
You just wanted that alligator, man.
I did. But I wanted it when it was small, But I want to run this video for you guys because I want you to tell me what you think about this particular alligator.
Yeah, and what would you do if this was your house?
Right there.
Like, oh man, I gotta. Hey, look, that'll be me right there.
I can see you doing it. He ready to eat.
Let me know.
Yeah, the black dude. Oh yeah.
Man, he the goat.
Nah, for sure. Nah, he definitely is. The only thing that I can see in my head is that I can see the alligator outside the house, and my wife just yelling at me like, "Do something," and I'm like, and hey man,
bring that trash can. I wonder what him think to grab a trash can of all the things.
Yeah. Nah, man, that boy, he got to get 4 thumbs up because, if you really watch the video on the playback, he did it all in slippers, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, a brother man with slippers, man. Hey, we need to turn into a superhero.
Wifey, hubby needs some steak, some potatoes, some shrimps on top. You know what I'm saying? He needs that for about a week straight. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, so man, y'all let us know, man. If an alligator was in front of your house, what would you grab to try to catch it, or would you try to catch it at all? Would you just run?
I'm gonna grab the phone and call animal protection or animal come pick it up service. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
Uh,
mess with no trash can or nothing. I'm calling them people.
gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah. You know I'll be out there, man. I ain't gonna let that gator just step up on my turf, man.
I know that's right.
Man. Hey, man, we
so,
got
what-
some.
so what's next up, man? We got that community action news. Stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, I need a desk so I can sit up. It's your brother Atumba with Community Action News. Well, man, this week on Community Action News, where we're always keeping you informed on what's happening in your hood. You know, if there's anything that's going on that you want us to discuss, please feel free to DM us on IG at Action One Media. All right. So we're gonna start out this week by, we want to make sure that we let everybody know that the voter registration for 2021 is open. The last day to register to vote is October the 4th. If you have any questions about whether you are registered or not, you can go to the Secretary of Texas website. You can check your status, and you can also submit an application to go ahead and make sure that you are registered to vote. Contrary to popular belief, there are elections going on every year, every other year outside of the presidential election, and so make sure that you check your status. You go ahead and whether you're registered or not. Like I said, the last day is Monday, October the 4th. So you can go ahead and get registered. Make sure that you got the proper IDs. And I believe that early voting is going to open up on October the 28th. Make sure I got that right. Um, Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Early voting is going to be October 18th to October the 29th. And so make sure that you go to the state of Texas website and you check your local precinct to check the hours, because as we've heard with all of the news, they've been messing with the hours, the early voting times, locations, and things of that nature. So just stay proactive, and make sure that you research your ballot and not just pay attention to the news. You research your ballot to know what's going on in your section of Texas. All right. So next thing we're moving on is, man, Jay Nicole, man. I'm trying to figure out, is America rich or are we broke? I
I,
know it seems
I
like,
mean, we didn't start off rich,
yeah,
so and
seems,
we kept getting debt. So I don't know.
yeah, man. It seems like a trick question, but like America remind me of that person that keep getting that microwave from Rent a Center, and they want to increase they spending limit, but they like, you can't even pay off this microwave because every time I turn around, it seems like the government finna shut down, and they arguing about the debt ceiling and things of that nature. And so the reason that this is relevant, because we just want to discuss and let people know that although the federal shutdown is a national thing, it also will affect people here in Texas. Right now, people are estimating up to 35,000 Texans who work for the federal government could be furloughed. I believe they have until tomorrow night to reach a deal within the Senate, and so they're trying to lift the cap on how much the federal government can borrow, and if not, another shutdown. Another shutdown.
And the government shut down more than we do.
But yeah, there appears to be a stalemate in Congress. So yeah, they're letting it go down to the wire. But yes, up to 35,000 Texans in 22 federal agencies may face furloughs. So pay attention. That is something, obviously, that I am going to be watching. All right. And in our final news, man, when you talk about entitlement, I think that encaptures this case right here. Um, the story is about a teenager in I believe in Waller County who had an accident with a group of cyclists. Now, accidents happen. You know, people have mishaps with people on bikes, and that's why, just a PSA: watch out for people on bikes and motorcycles. But people have accidents with cyclists, and it happens. So, but the reason that this story is captivating the attentions of all of Texans is because apparently the driver was attempting to essentially troll the cyclist when the accident happened. So as the story goes, there were several groups of cyclists biking, I believe, between here and Austin. They were practicing for an upcoming event, and the team driver drove past the first group of cyclists, and he did a little maneuver that they call, I'm not sure if you ever had a diesel or seen a diesel truck where they mash the gas and all the smoke comes out. And so he did that with the first group of cyclists, blew all the smoke on them, and then raced up and then passed another group or came up to another group of cyclists and was attempting to do the same thing and lost control of his truck. And he ended up hitting six of the cyclists. Luckily, none of the cyclists was killed, but the reason this made Texas headline news is because the 16-year-old driver was let go at the scene with no charges filed.
Whoa. Who was he? The
So
mayor's son?
So you talk about now, obviously, due to because he's a minor, he's underage, they're not releasing his name, but obviously he must have a connection to somebody because he walked away from the scene without being charged. But with that being said, obviously because it has garnered the attention that it has, um, now the prosecutors call themselves investigating the matter to see how that goes. But just the fact of that this team was let go at the scene is crazy, right?
That's totally wild. I would like to know what that teenager's name is and to see where he hails from. Because
Mhm.
that doesn't happen. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen, especially where I'm from.
Yes, yes, yes. But yes, many advocates are seeking justice, and stay tuned for more on that story. All right. So now it's time to roll into our next segment. Jay Nicole, man, I think we got somebody special for him this week, right?
We do, we do, we do. You guys hold on and sit tight, and we'll be right back. I like
Hey,
that, right
hey, right
black.
back with you.
We're gonna be right back with our Market Black Business Feature of the Week. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey yo, hey man,
Peace,
this
peace, peace.
hey man, well yeah man. Last week, man, we brought y'all, what I'm saying, our girl Kendra, and we discussed a little bit about what we did with the Black Marketing Initiative. We are honored and blessed to have another participant within our Black Marketing Initiative, our brother Jahudi from Big Splash Swim School. What's happening, my brother?
Well, all is well, all is well. Thank you, Action One, for having me again. Jay Nicole, it's always a pleasure. Tune Ra. Thank you much. All has been well.
Hey man, so since this is your first time on the platform, let people know, who you are, what you do, and what's the mission of your business.
My name is Coach Jahudi. I'm one third of Big Splash Swim School, and our mission is to teach every melanated being how to swim. It really just doesn't stop at melanated. We really want to teach everybody how to swim, but more importantly, our melanated people. Where every summer we are drowning at a disproportional rate, and so we need. It's almost a pandemic as far
Hmm.
as how we are not surviving in the water. So
Right.
that's our mission: is to teach everybody how to swim.
Absolutely, absolutely. What is it that you think that creates that discrepancy or disparity amongst young black boys or young black kids that may cause us to suffer drownings, like you said, at a disproportionate rate?
Mm, there's a lot of factors. A lot of factors. I would say that the economic factor would be the lack of pools in our communities. If you're not part of an expensive, but primarily expensive fitness club, you're not getting in the water. A lot of pools around apartments are unkept. They're not really safe to swim in the first place, and if they are, there's no lifeguard on duty. And then we have like generational traumas. We that suffer from years and years ago, and like even if you do have a working pool, your mother or father might not want you to swim because they don't know how to swim.
Right, right, right. And believing the narrative that black people can't swim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you hear that often. Like I hear, so for me, I grew up in the Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout, so they tossed us in the
Already.
river. You know what I'm saying? You was like, you
Mhm.
got to swim in the river. But amongst so many of my family and friends, when the conversation kind of comes up, because believe it or not, even if you're not talking about in a pool, if you stay in southern United States, there's a chance that you may have to swim out of your house, out of your car,
Right.
out of anything, what I'm saying, related to that. And I believe it was you that said, you don't necessarily have to go to the water can come to you.
Right.
And, so many of my friends and family, they never even try to learn and they just believe the narrative that they can't do it. What are some things that you're doing to break that stigma, what I'm saying, amongst our community?
We're swimming with 24. We have partnered up with 24-hour fitness to swim anybody who can get to our pool. You do not have to be a member to swim with us. We have packages. We have packages so a person can swim as low as $18 a session and have a one-on-one session with a real live instructor. Most of the times, you'll take your kid to a prominent swim school, and they'll be on the step with four other children in that 30-minute block. And if those kids are not crying for mother or if they're scared, your child only gets like less than 7 minutes. So you
How
really
can
want to come
people
see us.
how can people take advantage of that offer?
Go to bigsplashswimschool.com or go to Big Splash Swim School on Instagram or Facebook. You can schedule an appointment with myself, Coach Jahudi, Coach Raw on the west side. Or if you live on the west side, I'm sorry, well, we're both kind of on the west side, but if you live in the Katy area, you can swim with Coach Rudy at OTC. Same instruction, same premise, and same efficient swim lessons.
Absolutely, absolutely. What was it that inspired you to want to teach people how to swim? Because like I said, I can swim. I can swim pretty good, but I understand as a person that has taken life-saving classes, that's totally different than just knowing how to swim. So, what was it that gave you that itch or that inspiration to want to teach people how to swim?
A near drowning of myself. I was at a party and I was a little bit taller than everybody else. So I was partying with some of the big kids, and they said, "Hey, let's get in the pool." And it did not work out well for me. My brother had to come in and save me. And from that point on, I told myself I would never be in a position like that. Was more of a self-taught swimmer until I hooked up with Coach Raw and Coach Rudy, and they taught me competition swim. And when you learn competition swim, you look at the sport
That's a
totally
different
different.
beast. That's a different beast. That's a different beast.
Well,
Okay,
your
okay.
brothers are much better than mine because your brother saved you. Mine used to throw me in the 10 feet. That's how I learned how to swim.
Right, right.
Hey,
Traumatized. All of us have been traumatized by that.
I
trauma.
was, whew, you know.
Man, brother Jehudi, man, we appreciate you for coming through today. You know what I'm saying, to talk about just all the wonderful things that you're doing. We know as people that know you, that have seen you grow, and we're just excited about where you're going, my brother. Because we definitely feel that everything that you're doing is not only vital, but it's also something that is going to take you to greater heights. And so, we're definitely just here to tell you, bro, we always got your back. We're always here to support you. And man, we just want to see you win, my brother.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I have to thank y'all again for the business boot camp that you put us through. Yeah, it was stressful, but I came out a better businessman. I know what to look for. I know the cues, and just thank you for having us. Thank you for having me.
Nah. Oh man, you the man. Hey man, before you get out of here,
You stay in
oh
touch with us.
yeah,
Will do, will do.
absolutely, absolutely. Before you get out of here, let people know how they can reach out to you on social media, how they can get in with the swim lessons, and just how they can get down with the big splash swim school movement.
Okay, our location is at 10707 Westheimer Road. It's the location right next to. It's on Westheimer and the Beltway. If that doesn't work for you, hit us on Big Splash Swim School on Facebook or Instagram. You should be able to get in contact with one of three of the coaches, if not all three of us. We can come to you, or you can come to us, just like the water.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
know Harvey wasn't that long ago when the water was here. What was you
Right.
doing? Was you sinking or was you swimming? Swimming or
Mm.
sinking?
Oh, I'm walking on water these days.
Hey man, peace to you, my brother, man. We appreciate you, man. We salute you, man. Tap in with us anytime you need anything. All right, bro.
Will do, will do. Much gratitude.
For sure, for sure. Peace, God,
Bye,
peace.
guys. Love y'all.
Hey,
Bye.
hey.
Love you too.
Hey man, yes sir. Hey man, that was our brother Jehudi, big splash swim school,
There you go.
man. Hey man, I just love that brother, man. He a good dude, man, all
Hashtag,
around.
hashtag Market Black in the building. You know, this a whole movement.
Hashtag market black, man. Well, I think it's whoop, whoop, whoop. Time for the support black media, man. Well, man, we always highlighting y'all with some news, some edge. Man, what we got this week, Jay Nicole?
Man, this week we have a video, a part of a movie for you guys that's by a black-owned film company. I'm not going to talk much about it. We're just going to go ahead and run this clip for y'all. Tune in.
Run it, run it, run it, run it. Support black media. Follow us on IG.
At Action One Media.
Black sad.
Who of the first god killer, Ra. I am his grandson, and heir to the throne of Kemet. He took it upon himself to forge me into a ruthless god killer as well, because the ancient gods still rule most of this world. Every day, push me to the brink of death. But the time for training is finally over. Reunited with my kin, now is the time I forge my path forward. I will be the greatest pharaoh that ever lived. I am Assad.
Man,
After the 1,000-year reign of the ancients, humanity has finally pushed back against the gods. This is a time before history, a time when legends are forged and myths are facts. The god killers look and feel like any mortal, but wield a terrifying power that rivals that of the gods. Their only weakness is their mortality. The ancients, however, rule most of the realms of men and are immortal. They are few, but their power is immense. This world is cursed with conflict. Nations wage war over the limited resources available to them. Brother against brother. It is a dark age, but there is still hope. A new generation has emerged, and it is their time to save the world, though they do not know it yet. Our heroes find themselves in a
Ooh.
diplomatic diplomatic visit with their
Ooh-wee.
sister
Ooh-wee.
nation push
Man,
in the
Man,
that's
that
what
look like
I'm talking about.
some heat.
That look like something I need to get off of here and just turn on right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's called Black Sands Entertainment.
Yeah, it's a black-owned anime company.
Oh man, that looks
Film
powerful. I
that features
know.
anime. That's awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm all with the historical references.
And I like
Uh,
that map that they had up there too, you know?
yeah. I'm watching that. I'm watching that, man. Where can people find that?
Man, you know what? They can find that, I think, on Black Sands Entertainment. They have a website, but they are the largest, I believe, anime company in the country, in the US. They're
Wow,
black owned. So,
wow.
power to the people on that.
Power to the people, man. Power to the people, man. I like that one.
You got to support
Mm.
black media, and especially when they're putting out quality, media like that. Like, I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah,
something.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because too many think that we can't compete, but in most instances, we not only can compete, we can also excel, man. Uh, yeah, I've heard that the company so far has raised $1 million, and they're trying to raise 3 million more. Black Sands Entertainment, man. Make sure that you support them. Make sure that you check them out. I'm with it. I'm with it. They got a new fan today.
I'm trying to tell you. Support black media, guys. You know what it
Uh,
is.
Damn, man. So, Jay Nicole, what are some other ways that people can support black media?
It's so many different ways. Before I get to the obvious, let's it's so many ways we can support black media, even if it's just by word of mouth, telling your friends. If you have a friend who does film, tell people about it. Tell people about the film. If they are doing a screening, help them sell the tickets. Share it on social media. It takes nothing. Those are free things that you can do to support somebody who is in media. Go to the set and volunteer, right? There are so many different ways. If you want to spend some money, then all you got to do is buy one of these support black media shirts, because a portion
Yeah.
of the proceeds go towards supporting black media. Okay?
And man, them shirts is fire. They feel good too, man. I gotta, I don't have mine on today because I was wearing it when we went to the event the other week. And I'm out digging dirt and doing everything in my shirt. And I was still comfortable and cool. So yeah, man, it's good material. It feel good, and it's for a good purpose and a good cause. Get your support black media T-shirt today at Modern Texas Media /live. Support it, get down, continue to contribute to black business. That's what we do.
Exactly. And if you go now, you can get 20% off with the code hashtag A1Live21.
Hey man, that special end in October, so you better get down with it now. Get down with the get down.
The down, you got down, and you need to get it.
Oh man, Jay Nicole, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to have you back. Another good week. Back to doing this, getting back in the vibes, getting our legs back under us. But we're doing it. Check us out, moderntexasmedia.com. We got it going on. What you got for the people, Jay Nicole, before we get out of here?
Y'all gotta do. Say it with me now. Get in the action, baby.
Yeah, yo. Boom.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.